I have some exciting news. I went to Candle Day. The quantity of candles that I picked up, honestly, I have no words. I have none. But what I will say is that I do not pick up candles very often. I don't know where I was at last year's candle day, but I didn't participate. Probably because at that time I already had too many candles. I'm actually running low. I haven't picked up candles in quite some time. So I decided to really take advantage of this candle day this year. So for this year, it's a 3-day event. I'm filming this on Saturday. Yesterday was kind of the members only appreciation kind of early bird special, and so basically I ordered online. I didn't have the time to go in person because I actually had to work yesterday, which is Friday my time, and also after work it was like a torrential rain pretty much on my normal route, and had I tried to go to any Bath and Body Works after, my route would have went from 45 minutes to like over an hour. I was tired. I didn't feel like doing it. I had other things that I had to pick up last night anyway, so I just went home. Like I said, I had woken up Friday morning and just made an order. I picked up my necessities, which were quite a few of the strawberry snowflake candles. I think I picked up 4 of those online, and I want to say 3 sweet whiskey or maybe 2 sweet whiskey, and then I also had a reward, so I threw that reward in as well just to get that done. Like I said, I didn't know if I was actually going to have the time to go in person, so I figured let's get the necessities out of the way. Everything else I had not smelled at all, or it wasn't a necessity, so I wasn't really bent out of shape. Now, there is one candle that unfortunately I was not able to get my notes on or purchase, which is sad, but it is what it is. I'm sure it'll come back later, and if it does, I'll pick it up maybe. If not, ain't no sweat off my back, because when you see the amount of candles that I picked up, I'm good for some time, which is really, really good. But let's get the like non-candle things out of the way. Santa Claus the black man. Santa Claus the black man, and his handsome like my daddy too. Santa Claus the black man. Santa Claus the black man, and I found out that's why I'm telling you. So the day before, Thursday, on Bath and Body Works, they were actually running a sale. So they had men's care, select men's care, mind you, for like $5.95, and then they also had pocket bats for $1. I like to stack up on pocket backs. Those are really good gifts, or just things that I go through. They're not very big sizes, so I go through them quite quickly because I like to keep my hands sanitary. So I ended up picking 2 men's body sprays because they only had the body sprays of these scents. So I picked up bourbon and mahogany teakwood. These are scents that my nephew enjoys, so I'm just going to be giving him these. He recently celebrated a birthday, and of course Christmas is coming up, so I might just give it to him in the middle and just be like 1 for each kind of thing. He's at that age where it just doesn't matter physical things. He just wants money. He's a teenager. And then, like I said, pocket backs were $1, so I picked up 10 gingerbread bakery pocket backs, and then 10 black cherry merlot pocket backs. I think I picked some of these up previously, but I didn't have any black cherry merlot. I figured those were easy scents that I would get use out of, and if I needed to kind of jazz up a gift, because my office, we tend to like give gifts every Christmas, and this is actually going to be the last holiday that I'm with them, so I like to kind of prep now, at least in the sense of like knowing potentially what I pick up and having things already on hand that I can just put in the bag and go. So that's that. And then one more thing, when I was in store, I had the strip of like discounts, so I used pretty much all of them. I had one where I could get a free item with like a $10 purchase, and then one where you get $10 off of 40. I used both of those. The third one I didn't use, but that's because I don't really like vanilla bean. So one of the last kind of non-candle things that I decided to pick up was this one. This is Gingerbread Village. I've been really enjoying gingerbread since, as you can see from all the things that I've been picking up. So I can't wait to get some more use out of this. I find that having about 2 to 3 creams per like perfume is generally the right ratio for me. So yeah, very, very excited about that. Now let's dive into the candles, which I'm sure is what you guys really came here for. So at the very last location, I didn't pick up too many. I actually went to 3 different locations. And so I didn't get much footage. So actually, let's just dive into the footage really quickly so that you guys can see. More or less, I'll have it on the screen right now. More or less, there were quite a lot of candles. I mean, a lot of candles. And I think it was actually beneficial for me to go to 3 different locations for the sheer fact that not every location had all of the same candles. There were definitely candles that I had never smelled before or never even truly given a shot. And then when I smelled them, they were great. And so I definitely stocked up, like I said, a lot. And I'm just really, really happy that like I had the time to do that, especially because today I just wanted to really be a low key day. So I didn't decide to work. So let's dive into, like I said, the candles. So I did pick up two. No, I only picked one of this. This is the caramel frappuccino scent. This is very interesting. It really does smell like a caramel frappuccino. And the notes here are rich cold brew coffee, frothy milk, sweet caramel syrup blended with ice, and then of course the natural essential oils. This really smells like my drink. And I do tend to drink this type of scent or drink this type of coffee when I go to Starbucks. I wasn't sure on the milk aspect. That's why I only bought one. I've had a bad experience previously with milk in candles. So I only picked up one. I will try to kind of burn all of these, especially the ones that I'm kind of on the fritz about at some point today. That way, if I have to take it back, I can. I try not to return things. It's just not my type of thing. But if it's really not going to be something that I get any use out of, I'd rather get my money back and or alternate for a different candle. Then I want to say 2 of this. This is the Cranberry Woods scent. This is really interesting. I don't really like cranberries in eating, but I really like the scent. It's nice and overall great. So this is tart cranberry, cinnamon bark, frost cedar, golden amber, and of course the essential oils. I really like this scent, so I can't wait to burn it. And my perspective when I was doing my shopping is that all of these scents, they smell really good, but I've never burned them. And sometimes the cold scent is different than the warmed up scent. So I only stuck to like the ones that I actually liked. I got 2. The ones that I was on the fritz about, I only got 1. And you know, in the future, yeah, it's never going to be this good of a price, but in the future, if there are additional candles, I'll go ahead and pay the $10 $150 or whatever, you know, to get another 2 or 4 candles, whatever it is. One scent that I actually have had in the past, and I believe I have multiple of these between all of these bags, is Cozy Cashmere. This just smells like a warm blanket just covering you up. This is smooth lavender, warm vanilla, and sandalwood. I love sandalwood in scents, period, candles or perfumes. So this is one that I already knew I was going to enjoy. I was going back and forth over whether I was going to pick it up because when I previously burned it, I thought it was nice, but it wasn't something that I felt I needed to pick up. But at this price, I felt like, why not? Like I said, I don't mind these potentially actually being regifted to somebody else. So I have enough people in my life. I definitely could regift some of these. And then the one out of like, there's so many Christmas different collections, and the one that has like the ornaments on top that also has like the tipsy elf or the tipsy whatever, I only liked Cosmopolitan, which I really liked this scent. The other ones just really, there was something off about them to my nose. So you have the rooftop bar, Santa's talking little decant, what? So they don't have real notes on here, but I definitely smell like citrus. I would say not even citrus. I smell like strawberry, definitely vanilla, maybe even something tangy in there, like maybe like an tangerine or something. It's really, really good. I really like this one. I could actually see me getting a couple more of those in the future, but like I said, I blew a lot of money today, so I'm probably gonna chill for a couple of months. So that's it for that store. Like I said, I did get a couple of duplicates. Let's go into the next store. So the very first store, actually, I'm like trying to recollect what's going on here. That bag only had 6 candles in it, and that was a combination of 2 stores. This bag should be the first store, and then the last bag should be the first store as well, because the first store I got 2 bags worth of candles. On the top 6, there's only 4 that I need to show you because a couple are duplicates. I got two raspberry mimosa scents. Once again, I usually don't like mimosas. I usually don't like raspberry scents, but I liked this one. This one is sweet raspberry, rosé sorbet, and a splash of champagne. I think it smells so good. It looks like this was actually a return because there's a slight darkening to the tip of the wicks, which I wish they wouldn't have done that, but it is what it is. I'm going to use it. I really like that scent, so very happy to have it. I also picked up 2 blueberry lemon sour candles. These are really interesting and unique. It really smells like a blueberry, like lemon cupcake. So this has literally just the notes of sugared lemon and blueberry sugar. I think these smell great. Really, really happy to be burning this. And I think it's going to be a really interesting burn. I will say I typically like these sweet scents, but I don't collect them as much as the more kind of calming scents. So it's really interesting how I kind of really went in with some of these very, very sweet candle scents. But what I will say in my defense is that I use a lot of these candle, like the actual containers. What I do is I clean the container out and then I repurpose it for other things, and I will be repurposing the cardboard that they put these candles in for me to transport them as well. So I will be doing my best to be very eco-friendly, but we got on a rant again. I also do have 2 of these. I just got the other one from another location, and this is cinnamon spiced vanilla. Really, really good scent. This has fresh ground cinnamon, sugar crystals, Tahitian vanilla bean. I think this smells really good. I can't wait to burn this. I feel like this is going to be a really good banger. Like I said, I ended up getting 2 overall in this haul, although at this store they only had 1 left. And I only picked up 1 of these because I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this. And this is pink Pink Apple Punch. And this is crisp apple, sun-kissed melon, sugar crystals, and then of course those natural essential oils. This is a really nice kind of fresh apple scent. I think this is going to be like a very easy burn. Nothing that I feel like I have to have, but it just an easy burn in the grand scheme of things. And sometimes it's nice to just have an easy burn that I can kind of hoard some of my favorites a little bit longer, especially like that apple one I could use in the midst between winter and summer in case they don't release my Cocoa Paradise, then I know that like I can hoard that one until the peak summer period, and I can get through some of these more sweet ones that I really just don't care if I keep them for a long period of time or not. So let's get into the bottom 6 of this bag. Okay, so bottom 6, I got 1 strawberry snowflakes in store. Mainly just because I wanted to try to burn this sooner. They have yet to ship my Bath & Body Works order, which is completely fine. But I figured if I burn this and I realize I actually don't like it in the cancel, I can actually just go ahead and cancel that order. I did pick up some things that are nice, but nothing that like I need to have, you know? So, and this like, that's so interesting because I started this video saying that I needed those. Let me rephrase. This was the biggest portion of my order, were 4 of these candles. I did order some sweet whiskey, but there was plenty of sweet whiskey at multiple stores that I went to, so I could always go back and pick those up. And I think I did 1 rewards, which once again, I can always purchase. Well, that was Coconut Paradise shower gel, so I probably can't purchase that in store. Either way, I thought I justified this good, but now that I'm thinking it through, maybe not. Either way, I'm very happy to have this. This will probably be another one that I try to burn today. Just curiosity, really. Nothing more than that. I also picked up 1 spiced apple toddy scent. This is really nice. I definitely can smell that cinnamon. So there's warm apple brandy, spiced plum, tart cranberry, and then a cinnamon stick. I can really smell that cinnamon. I really like this scent. I honestly wouldn't hate to have a couple more. I think I only picked up 1. This might be another one where I just kind of see if I can find it again and potentially pick it up because that one wasn't half bad. Another one that I picked up is this cranberry pear Bellini scent. I believe I only picked up 1 of these. Very, very interesting pear. I would have not expected the pear to smell like this. It smells a bit sweet for what I feel pears smell like in person, but this is pear nectar, red cranberries, lush apricot, and black currant. So exciting to see this and, you know, go from there. Actually, I picked up 2 of that candle, so fun there. Another one that I picked up is autumn. So I smelled this and it really does smell like autumn. There's definitely some cinnamon in this, without a doubt. Oh, they don't call it cinnamon, they call it rich clove. Okay, so this has fresh cranberry, spiced pumpkin, crisp apple, and rich clove. Really a nice scent. The first store that I went to, I'd kind of run past this collection where they have a candle for each season. That was the only one that really appealed to me to like burn in my home. But I will say each of those candles truly felt like the season, and I felt so much about it that I actually got 2 of the autumn candle. And I will just show you guys the tops really quickly. The autumn candle, as you can see, actually has like a leaf on it. And a bunch of these Christmas ones have like Christmas ornaments. And then some of the more foodie ones have food. I don't know if you guys could see that or if it was just a reflective surface, but hopefully that was helpful. Let me put this bag on the ground and let's dive into the last bag with the last 12 candles. Alrighty, so the last bag, I already showed you guys that. Now, this is one I feel like I originally smelled it, but something about going to the store, like I said, the first store, I think I just kind of shopped till I dropped pretty much. And this is Marshmallow Fireside and Black Cherry Merlot. There was something about this that it worked for me. And so the notes on this one are toasted marshmallow, crystallized amber, black cherry, wild black cherries, and red wine. So really, really happy to have picked this one up. I definitely think it's going to be something that I get a lot of use out of. Another one that I picked up is spiced gingerbread. I don't think I've mentioned this one yet today. And this one is vanilla icing, cinnamon sugar, and fresh ground nutmeg. Another really, really interesting scent. Like I said, I've been really into gingerbread since this year. And so hopefully I was able to pick up another. If not, I might have to see if I can find it, because I don't think I found it at those other stores. Or if I did, I'm sure I thought I picked up multiple. I only picked up, I believe, one of this. And this is the cinnamon caramel swirl. I think this is fine. It's a tinge bit too sweet on the cold sniff, but hopefully the warmer sniff, it just gets a little bit deeper. So this one is gooey caramel, grated cinnamon, vanilla bean, and maple brown sugar. So very excited to try that one out. And then I want to say I already showed you guys that one. I know I did. Okay, so all the other ones on that top row I had already shown you guys. Let's find some new ones. I did get a second gingerbread. Good, because that's definitely going to be a favorite. I got 2 marshmallow firesides. Spiced. I think this was just in a different packaging. This is the spiced apple toddy. I want to say I got it in this more like this year's packaging and in last year's packaging, I think. I also got my nose on this one. This was another one I was really interested to try. And this is pistachio and toasted vanilla. I felt like this was going to be kind of the, like a very good mix between like bum cream and the, oh goodness, what is the new one that has like the greenish, the teal packaging? It was Huda Beauty's pistachio scent, whatever that is. Those two, I felt like this was going to be a really good like meld between those. And so this is salted pistachio and toasted vanilla almonds. This smells really good. I got 2. I wouldn't hate to have more though. I would not hate to have more. And yeah, that's it. I do need to organize all of this a tinge bit more. I want to take a true collection or inventory, if you will, of what I have. I'm definitely going to see which ones I wouldn't hate to have more of, and maybe go back again tomorrow just to kind of get a couple more of those ones that I truly like it on the cold sniff, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. I had so much fun shopping and sniffing in the Bath and Body Works. I have now added a new Bath and Body Works to my rotation. None of them are in malls, which I really like. I have 2 outlet malls and then one that's like in, well, they're all kind of in some form of outlet mall. I just prefer those than like in a physical like brick and mortar mall. I feel claustrophobic going to those types of malls. So anyways, very, very happy with what I was able to pick up. I can't wait to kind of see what I'm going to keep, what's going to be favorites, what's aren't, all of that stuff. I can't wait to see what stays in stock. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.